I found out about Portsmouth a couple of years ago after I moved here, how cool of a spot it is. It's a completely different vibe than Newport and Narragansett.
Totally.
What's up, guys? I got Melissa Delana here. Have you guys missed her? She's all over our YouTube channel. Today we're talking about Portsmouth, Rhode Island. Great town, one of my favorite towns, and I just found out that Melissa has a property there.
I do, love it there.
And it's a great town. We even have another video of a property tour. We were just randomly talking about it, and we figured we'll make a quick video. So stick around if you want to find out about Portsmouth, Rhode Island. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have any questions about anything real estate related in Rhode Island. Call us. You know where to find us. Did I say subscribe? I did, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Subscribe to our channel. Let's go. All right, Melissa, what do you got on Portsmouth, Rhode Island?
So I really love Portsmouth, Rhode Island, Albert. It's a place that I have a second home. And, everybody thinks about the beach communities. And they think about Narragansett. They think about Newport. And those are really great spots.
They are.
But Portsmouth's a little more chill. It's a little less activity, but it's very proximate to Newport. They do have really great beaches. You've got the Cove side, which is cool for like paddleboarding and kayaking and activities. And then you also have the Sakonnet side.
Yeah. So something interesting from someone who's not a Rhode Islander like myself. When I did not live here, I knew about Newport. If you want to go and have fun by the water, summer, then Narragansett. Mm-hmm. And I found out about Portsmouth a couple of years ago after I moved here, how cool of a spot it is. It's a completely different vibe than Newport and Narragansett.
Totally.
It gives you kind of that country living by the water, which is crazy to say, but that's how it feels.
Truly, Little Compton is like God's country because it's where farm meets ocean, which is
100%.
super cool.
Yes.
And of course, Portsmouth's so close to there.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably where you're feeling that is it's not as populated.
Yeah.
It's not as dense. And how many people live in Portsmouth? I forget.
There's about 17,000 people, just slightly over 17,000 people live in Portsmouth. So the numbers, it's pretty low.
Yeah.
Right. Something else that I learned from Melissa was that it has really good school systems. Right. My impression of Portsmouth, as somebody just strictly visiting, was always second home, summer home properties. Just that's pretty much it. But it has some of the greatest schools in Rhode Island.
Yeah, very competitive schools. And we see a lot of families that need to relocate from a military perspective because of its proximity to the base in Newport. So that instead of being in Newport or even Middletown, they can be a little further away in Portsmouth. And to be honest with you, I think the costs are a little more affordable.
Absolutely. If you're looking for a regular property, not by the water, but if you're looking for a regular property, you're looking at prices between, $400 and $600. Where you can buy a really nice home. And then the good news is that you have most houses there are laid on at least 1 acre and more. Privacy is a great thing, so I really love that. And then another thing that was really interesting was that the size. What was the size?
Size was about 59 square miles.
Yeah, 59 square miles, but
over 60% of it is water, which I think is wild that they even count that.
Yeah. I don't know why they did that, but
it's kind of cool. We're the ocean state.
Yeah,
so
we are the ocean state.
We count everything.
Hey, we're doing our best here to look bigger than we are. You know what I'm saying?
Flex.
Yes, exactly. So another thing, great food, great restaurants there, and it's close to Massachusetts, and I think that's also what is very attractive.
Yeah, I mean, it's really very drivable. One of the cool spots is Island Park.
Yeah.
So there's actually like a beach walk area there, Flo's Clam Shack, the original Flo's Clam Shack, which has been featured on drive-ins and dives or whatever it is.
Amazing. Maybe Mason can find like a little, I don't know, feature video of it.
We always talk about wanting to do field trips. This would be a good field trip video.
Yeah, but we never do them. We talk about them, but we never do them. But that's a whole nother video. Another thing that I know, based on my profession, is as far as real estate, it seems like Portsmouth, Rhode Island, for some reason, is one of the only towns right now that is developing at a higher, increased rate. That they're developing luxury real estate in Rhode Island, and the luxury home in Rhode Island is every property over $1 million.
Yeah, and I think that one of the primary reasons is because Portsmouth is a very old community.
Yeah.
We had talked about the history of Island Park. Island Park was actually created to create a train stop, and it was a place that they had an old-fashioned dance barn. They had a huge roller coaster. It was like monumentally big.
Yeah.
So Island Park specifically is the area that's sort of close to my heart, but so many of the homes, being that it was a waterfront community, are old homes. When I first bought in that area, I don't know if you know the term Quonset huts, but these were like old properties that basically looked like shacks.
Yeah.
So now that we start to have this influx and this need of homes, they've got great proximity to the water. People are knocking them down and putting new properties up, or they're building on top of old homes that were existing so that they get that grandfathered in, because some of these houses are right on top of the water. I mean, the flood insurance can be astronomical because you have to be mindful of that. But I think that's part of the reason you have so many of these old community homes that need to be improved.
Correct.
So there's a nice opportunity there.
I want to say it's a phenomenon in other water towns in Rhode Island as well. Similar in Narragansett.
True.
There's a lot of those areas where you have those properties, or if you drive by now, people are kind of like tearing them down almost to the studs and then rebuilding them. So it's a really good opportunity to do that too.
Yeah.
And another thing, second, like you said, a second property or third property. I don't know how many second homes Melissa has. You know.
Well, those would be thirds.
Well,
or
you know,
fourths.
second homes. But there's a lot of people who are out of state who are buying summer homes in Portsmouth. It really is beautiful and underrated for an outsider. People don't really think much about it, but I was talking to our good friend Justin, who had a listing for $2.9 million, and he got multiple offers, and the buyer who bought it was from Florida. They didn't even see the house because they see how cool it is, and it was a really nice property.
It is really cool.
Yeah.
So come check it out.
Awesome. Yeah, check it out. Anything else you want to add, Lisa?
No, I don't think so.
Cool. Well, call us if you guys have any questions. If you want to hang out with us to the event when we do in Portsmouth, which we're going to do in the next 5 years, I feel like. Hit us up, subscribe to our channel. I hope you guys like the video, and we'll see you in the next one.